Scott from Piscifun. I have the new Crest Piscifun fly reel. This is a sealed drag reel. Fantastic reel for the cost. Of course, the sealed drag means that all the internal components of the drag system are sealed. They're not subject to saltwater. So great reel for saltwater fishermen. Not subject to corrosion. Lasts much longer with no maintenance. You can take the spool off and do a quick rinse and the drag is fine. Interesting thing about this new reel is there is no trigger and no button to remove the spool. It just snaps in and out. Takes a little bit of practice, but as you can see, wiggle it, pop it out of there. You'll hear a nice pop because it's sealed in there nice and secure. And to get it back on, that goes right back in there and just snaps a little bit and you're ready to fish. The spool on this reel is light. It's ultra durable. You'll see it's kind of got the U-shaped spool, so it allows for a lot easier line alignment as you're reeling in, and your line's going to go in there a little bit nicer. It's going to stack a little smoother, and it's just, man, it's a fantastic reel for the price. Durable, light, and low cost with a sealed drag. One thing, of course, you'll want to know about the Crest is how to switch the retrieve from right to left hand or left to right hand. I've already switched it once. They come usually with the left hand retrieve, so if you retrieve with your right hand, I've already switched this, but I'm going to show you how to switch it. Right now, this right now would be a right hand reel retrieve, and the drag system is set up for that. Actually, it's set up for a right-hand retrieve. In any case, I'm going to show you how to do this. Again, this just snaps right off. You'll want to take that spool off, and it pops right out of there. This sealed drag is the cone. It's this conical shape. You just unscrew that, so you'll be able to undo that with your fingers most times. So that will unscrew off of the reel. Now, when you take that off of there, there's a very small spring in there, so be careful. Take it off slowly and drop it upside down like this, and you'll see that spring is right there inside of that. They'll see that just that little bit of, if that comes out, it goes right back in to there, and I can take it out of my hand and show it to you real carefully. It's very small, and it goes right in the hole, one of the holes, right back into that cap. So I'm going to leave that there. Now, inside of the spool, or inside of the actual reel, you'll see that there's a small wire clip. That clip is holding in the bearing that you have to flip over. I've got a screwdriver. I'm just going to pop that clip out, and that's going to allow me to switch the drag on this reel. And this clip, you have to be a little bit careful so that it doesn't go shooting across the room, but it usually pops out fairly easily, and I'm able to take that out. It looks like that little hexagon shaped clip. I'll just set that aside. Now, inside the reel, the next component is a bearing. Now, if I just turn this over and firmly tap it on the table, that bearing should slide out, and there it is. So now that bearing is what you'll need to flip around. You just flip it over, and that's going to change which handle you retrieve with, which hand you retrieve the reel with. So I popped it in the opposite direction. I'll put this clip right back in there, which is fairly easy to do. Again, it just squeezes in over the top of that bearing. I can do it with my hands. That goes in. I want to turn this over again so that spring doesn't come out. And this cap is going to screw right back on there. Once that is screwed on there, put it in nice and firm with your fingers. You don't have to tighten it with a pair of pliers or anything like that. Finger firm should be good. That is back in. Drag is sealed back up. This snaps right back on there. And now this reel is set to retrieve with your left hand. The Crest reel, great looking reel. This is the black version. There's also a really nice looking green that I love. And it's a fantastic reel for the price with a sealed drag. Thanks for watching.